Good morning, everybody. Listen, I just want to share this with y'all real quick because I don't know what percentage of y'all have tapped into this new Netflix special by Jamie Foxx, but if you have not watched it, don't walk, run. I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning trying to make a conscious decision on whether or not I wanted to watch this special. Why? Because the first thing I did was went to the internet at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is what 3/4 of the world does right now, so don't judge me, okay? But I went to the internet and I saw this post by the Shade Room about Jamie Foxx. And it was a bit shady, that's what SR does. But nonetheless, they showed a clip of him talking about the Diddy situation. I'm like, okay, I don't live over there. I don't have nothing to do with that man. But I really wanted to know what Jamie had to say, so I tapped in. As I began to watch it, I realized that not only was Jamie given a comedy special, a stand-up special, but Jamie was given a testimony, and a powerful one at that. Listen to me, a very powerful testimony. Oh, after he got us in our feelings, and I do mean right after he got us in our feelings, he began to share that his issue that he had was not due to Diddy. Get that out y'all head. Diddy didn't do it. Diddy do it. Diddy didn't do it. Okay. But he began to share that his illness was due to a stroke, but his issues of life was due to arrogancy. Woohoo! Stay with me now. So he went on to share about how his sister prayed for him. They got him to the hospital. He just wasn't functioning right. They knew something was wrong. She said, "This is not my brother." So she got him to the hospital and she began to pray. And there were three things that I got mostly out of this special that I want to share with you guys, just simply dropping your spirit, because this is what Jamie dropped in mine. And you don't have to be too religious or spiritual. You don't have to over-spiritualize or do any of that to get to the point of it, because this man, that wasn't just a comedy special. Like I said, that was a testimony, okay? And if you didn't feel what he was leaving on that stage, I would question your very existence as well as your soul. That man said he had a stroke. And one thing he didn't want to believe was that it would happen to him. I'm Jamie Foxx. I don't get no stroke. With that being said, let me share the three things that I pulled out of this stand-up special. I wouldn't even call it a comedy. They should have named it stand-up testimonial, okay? Because he took me to church. Hello, somebody, huh? The first thing that I got was that pride comes before a fall. And we all know what pride is, that big devil, demon that just lurks around our spirits, our souls, and it keeps us trapped in a place in our mind that makes us feel like we the bee's knees. We the biggest bag of potato chips the roughest is sitting on the shelf. All right, everybody want us. Everything about us. Everything. So he shared that he went through his moments after being in a coma for 20 days, having no recollection, no memory, no knowledge of what happened to him. And when he came to, the man couldn't walk. Bruh, come on now. He couldn't walk. And when he realized that, they began to do everything that they could to keep him and to save his life. They sent him out to Chicago to get some therapy, to regain his mobility, the dexterity of his limbs so he can get his strength back, And he went through the process, and thank God, he's able to walk again. The next thing they needed to do was send him to a mental therapist, but his pride wouldn't let him do that. He didn't want to do that. I don't need your help, okay? The only thing he wanted to be is left alone, because I'm Jamie Foxx. This doesn't happen to me. But, baby, let me tell you something. They sent in that one strong therapist. They said, go get Holly. Holly was the one he needed, because Holly helped him to fight off them demons, helping him see himself, also helping him to stand up straight on his own 2 feet like a man. The second thing that I got out of it was that you always need somebody. You're going to always need somebody in your corner, in your circle, someone that loves you, someone that supports you, someone that helps you, someone that has your back, somebody that's definitely going to pray for you. We need that in our lives, although sometimes people can get prideful, which is the first thing that I got out of it. And, we act as if we don't, and we pretend as if we don't need anybody in our lives, so we become aloof and alone, but that was something that he understood that he just couldn't deal with, because even in that moment, in the place that he was in his life, he knew the two people that he needed most out of everybody was his sister and his daughter. And they shielded him and protected anybody from getting too close to him to see the position and the predicament that he was in. Why? Because he was suffering, and he didn't want anybody to see him in that manner. Can you blame him? The last thing Brother Jamie left us with was the fact that the Most High God is the God of a second chance. Listen, when you find yourself in a place or in a predicament or a situation where you know that you're losing, you're not on the winning team, you're struggling, you're going through something that's causing you to rethink your whole life or is challenging your whole life, you're on the brink of death. What do you do then? What is your next call? To call upon the Lord, huh? To call upon Jesus, the Most High, or whatever it is that you believe in, because if you don't want to exit with the experience that he was having or just with any bad experience whatsoever, you call upon the God of a second chance. My God today, listen, my God today, I'm going to just say this so y'all can go and watch it, because this is the last thing that I want to leave with y'all, which is the last thing that he left upon that stage. And I began to weep, baby, and I began to cry. No, I didn't. I didn't cry. I screamed. Yes, I screamed. He sung a song called It's Amazing, and it was definitely amazing. And he also told the audience and everybody in the world that's going to watch that special that he had to make a promise to God that for saving his life, he would do this one thing, that he would go to church. But he said not just any church. He wanted to go to a church that's not pretending to serve and be like church while meanwhile serving the devil. Woo! Yeah! Hello, somebody, story of my life. My God, help me to get it together real quick. I'm trying to tell a story. And this ain't about me. It's about Jamie. Whew, had to gather myself. Nonetheless, he left us with that. He left us with a very joyous moment and experience with his daughter, having the opportunity to sing and perform with him on the stage at the same time, where she played her guitar, which he gave a testimony about that, and he began to sing. And oh my God, it was just so mesmerizingly, spiritually heartfelt. I felt that on another level. Like he took me to church this morning, and I had just came out of meditation and prayer and had church with Pastor Kenyon. But baby, he took it to another level. Another level. He began to thank everyone that was there for him, including the staff out at Piedmont, his family, friends, just everybody. Told a few jokes. But he left us with this, a song that's very familiar to our spirits and our hearts, but just simply says, God is good, but not just good. He's good all the time. Y'all listen. If you have the time on your hands today, I know I just spent 8 minutes of your time, and I would hope that you made it all the way to the end, but go watch it. Go watch it. And when you do, try to be thankful for every waking moment. Be grateful for the people that God sends in your life, because you never know when you're going to need them. And be thankful for every breath that you take, because it could have been worse. And you could be on your last breath and not be here tomorrow for it. I hope this blessed somebody. And to my brother Jamie Foxx, I love you. And keep up the good work and keep inspiring everybody. And like you said in that special, boy, come back over to the black side. Leave them white women alone. Oh, have a good day.